Section 1 of Mark Twain in the New York Times, Part 4, 1900 through 1906. This is a LibriVox recording, read by John Greenman. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, visit LibriVox.org. Mark Twain in the New York Times, July 7, 1900. Two speeches made in London by Mr. Choate and Mark Twain at a dinner to Sir Henry Irving. An event of literary as well as dramatic interest was the welcome home dinner given in London to Sir Henry Irving on June 9th at the Hotel Savoy on his return from his American tour. Mr. R. D'Oyly Carte was the chairman of the occasion, on his immediate right at the dinner being the guest of the evening, and on his left the Hon. Joseph H. Choate, United States Ambassador. At the tables, which were beautifully decorated with flowers, some fashioned to represent the Union Jack, and others formed into the Stars and Stripes, sat, among others, Sir L. Alma Tadema, Sir John Tenniel, Mr. Pinero, Bret Harte, S. L. Clemens (Mark Twain), Anthony Hope Hawkins, Sidney Grundy, E. A. Abbey, Henry Arthur Jones, and Lawrence Irving. In reply to a toast to "Our American Visitors," Mr. Choate said: "I feel very proud to have been called upon to speak for the American visitors, who are so numerous and so noted at this hospitable board. I think I can say for them that they all feel very proud in having the honor to be here tonight to unite in honoring our distinguished guest. Across the Atlantic they are listening at this moment, wondering whether you will be able to give him as hearty and as warm-hearted a welcome as they gave him a Godspeed when he left their shores. We take great pride in congratulating him upon his world-wide fame and his success, which every year is outstripping itself. We are delighted to hear, too, from his own lips, authenticated by the emphatic declaration of the Lord Chief Justice of England, that this last triumph of his has been his best. Really, this time he has surpassed all former experiences, and has discovered, made his own, and brought home the Golden Fleece. It was a veritable voyage of the Argonaut. I shall not follow the analogy too closely, but in this expedition of his there was a very close resemblance. He was accompanied by an enchantress, whose name he has mentioned, who helped him to soothe, to subdue, to captivate everybody whom he encountered. He found a worthy ship, he filled it with a noble crew of noble actors, and he penetrated to the heart of our great continent, where this wonderful treasure was hidden, and made it his own. How has he been able to achieve this mighty conquest? There is an old Spanish proverb which explains it fully. He who would bring home the wealth of the Indies must carry the wealth of the Indies along with him. That is exactly what Sir Henry Irving has done. No matter what treasure or reward we heap upon him in our country and in yours, he always gives us more than our money's worth. How much treasure he brought away I am unable to certify. I know that the withdrawal of so much made a serious disturbance upon the New York Stock Exchange, and caused a perceptible contraction of the currency on our side of the water, which occasioned a momentary panic in all our centers of trade. Despair overcame our people until he promised to return again next year, and then everybody once more felt happy at the prospect. He gives more than he takes away, because he does so much to elevate popular taste and judgment, and to raise the standard of the stage, and in raising the moral tone of the stage necessarily raises with it the moral tone of the audience. I would like to put Sir Henry on the stand and hear his view as to the relative capacity of these two great peoples for enthusiasm. When I first came to reside among the English people, I had supposed from the account they gave of themselves that they were a cold and unimpassioned people, unwilling to give way to their feelings, and that when an occasional ebullition of enthusiasm broke out on our side of the water,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?